Say I'm done.
Say I'm done.
Yeah, all of you guys are done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, cool. Let's move on to the answers. Basically, what happens in this situation is that if they have started with, okay, let me just read the question first. 108 grade 5 learners watched the fashion show. The ratio of the number of girls to that of boys was 7 is how many girls were there? So now what we know is that in this ratio here, girls came first, so they are represented by the 7. Boys are represented by the 2. So let's move on to our slate and see how we are going to plot that. So we have 105 in the ratio of 7 is 2. Okay, am I sharing that? What's appearing on your screen? Okay, yeah, this is where we are. So the 7 represents girls, and then the 2 represents boys. The first thing we're going to do is to say 7 plus 2 gives us 9. In other words, let's come here. Girls are equal to
9.
7 over 9.
Yes, sir.
105. Need to get my calculator here. Do that with you guys. So we're going to say 105 multiplied by 7 gives us 735.
Say has 108.
Did you get 108?
More than 105.
Yeah, it's 108. Sorry. So let's change everywhere where I wrote 108. So this is going to be 7 multiplied by 108 over 9 multiplied by 1. This tool is very helpful, but it hasn't improved the quality of my handwriting. So we're going to have 756.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Over 9. 84. So we have 84 girls. Is that what you guys got as well?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, this side, we are going to write to try and find the boys. Ashimani, the boys, oh my goodness, my handwriting, it'll never improve. So the boys are going to be 2 over 9 of 108, which will amount to 2 multiplied by 108 over 9 multiplied by 1. And that gives us 108 by 2 gives us 216, 216. We have 216
Yes,
over 9. You know, this is how I could tell when people are bored. 24.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So this is how we get to the answer for the first question. Let's move on to the second one. Blatter, you were struggling with this yesterday. Is this a bit clearer now?
Yes, sir.
All right, brilliant. Let me give you about 5 minutes to do the second one. We probably won't do all of them, but yeah, let's just see how this one goes. Let's go.
I'm done, sir.
Both of you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so this one, we have 32 grade 7 learners watched rugby. The ratio of the number of boys to that of girls was 5:3. How many girls were there? So the difference here is that we're going to have to start with the boys. So the boys would represent 5, the girls would represent 3. Let me try and plot that for you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys got that right, but I think in the interest of everything, let's just do this. Bit of a boring class when you guys know the answers. So we have 32 learners. What's the ratio again? Please remember the ratio of the...
It's 5.3.
That's 5:2, 3. So now let's start with the boys.
It's
Study the boys. 5
5
plus
boys.
3 would give us 8.
8.
So we're going to have 5/8 of 32.
It's
That would be
2.
5 multiplied by 32 over 8. Oh, excuse me. 8 multiplied by 1. So what's 5 multiplied by 32?
It's
160.
160.
160
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
over 8. That gives us 20 boys.
Twin.
Yes, sir.
I keep sneezing, sorry. So that gives us, I can find my pen. 20 boys. Now you can see clearly that we are going to have 12 girls, but let's just ascertain that. Oh, okay. I know I have a very bad handwriting, but we can try and do better. So we are going to have 3/8 of 32. So that's going to be 3 multiplied by 32/8. Let's just put it like that. Maybe you guys know. So that's going to be 3 multiplied by 32 will give us 96.
Yes, sir.
This is what kids say. What? Hey, and yes, sir. So 96 divided by 8 gives us 12. That's how we know we've got this. All right, we have a different one in a different format. And that will be the last one we do tonight because clearly you guys are very bored. That's what happens when you know the answers. So let's just go to that question. This one, number 5. Do you guys know how this one is done?
No, sir.
Okay, then maybe you'll be less bored. I'll give you guys 5 minutes and then we'll mark it and that will be the end of the class. Let's go.
Sir, I'm done.
Both of you guys.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes, sir.
let's do this. Let's move on to the sorry, let me just okay. So we have the ratio of the women engineers. Let's represent that as WE is to ME. That will be the men engineers. So that is 3:8, right?
Yes, sir.
3:8. But we already know that we have 6 women. We just don't know how many men we have. How many men do we have? Now that we have this sort of a situation.
8 men.
All right, so we got the, let me just share this with you again. Technology, man. Somebody was giving us an answer. So how many male engineers do we have in this type of a situation?
8.
No. Can be. Anybody else that has an answer? What did you guys write?
11.
11.
11.
Nah, can be. Can be. All right. Okay. So
3.
you guys know. All right. So 3. How does it relate to 6? Let's say if you take a bigger one and you divide it by the smaller one, what do you get? In other words, 6 by 3.
We get 3.
2.
You get 2. So meaning
Oh,
we have to multiply by 2 gives us 6. So what you do on the left side, you also do on the right hand side. You're going to say 8 multiply
2.
by. So how many men do we have?
Can I gain 16?
16, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to have 16 men. Let me give you a last one, similar one, so that you guys can yeah, 3. Yeah, okay. Don't know why I'm having doubts, but yeah, let's move on to the next one and see if it actually is the right one. Similar situation. I promise this one's going to be the last one. Dogs. I know you guys like cats and dogs, Solani. Let's move on to this one. 5 minutes starts now.
I'm done, sir.
Brilliant. So 1:5, 8 cats. Let's see. What are we starting with? Cats and dogs. Brilliant. Okay, so let me just change the number, the color as well. Cat is to D, 1:5. We have how many cats?
We have 1 cat.
We're looking for the number of dogs. How many dogs do you think there are?
1 plus 6 dogs.
All right, let's do cross multiplication. Right? Let's just
Yes,
multiply this by this. Okay? Let's just say the question mark there is X. I know you guys know X. So if we say 1 multiply by X is equals to multiply by 5. So we're going to have X is equal to, what's 8 multiplied by 5?
40.
8 times 5 is 40.
So it's 40. I just want to go back to the other one, the other question. Let's just do cross multiplication on that one. Yeah, the women, so it's WEME 3:8. Let's see if we do cross multiplication, how that works out. But this one, it means where there are, means there are 40 dogs. Right. Let's do cross multiplication on the other one as well. So we have women engineer is to men engineer. The ratio is 3:8, and then we have 6 women. So we have 3 here, 8, and then we have 6 here, and then more. We have. Oh my God, it's not this bad. Okay, so we are going to have 3 occasions. So we're going to multiply this by this, and this by that. So we're going to have 3x is equals to 8 by 6. Where's the calculator nearby there? 8 by 6 is?
It's 40.
I beg your pardon?
8 times 6.
48.
It's 48. Yes, sir.
So we have 48. And then we have 48 divided by 3. That gives us 60. Yeah, so we were right all along. We just did it anyway. Are you guys now satisfied? Are you now confident that you can even get this one? if you are asked in an exam?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's do some revision tomorrow. Before we do percentages on Monday, let's do some revision tomorrow. We'll do two of your regular ones, and then we'll do two of this ones, and then we'll have a long weekend, and then on Monday we'll come back and do what? Percentages and interest. All right, guys, good night. See you guys tomorrow night.
See you, sir.
Night, sir.